Online marketing made easy, 8-step guide. Hey guys, in this video I'm going to talk about online marketing, and I'm going to give you my 8-step guide. I'm going to talk about the different ways you can market online, what you can do, how to do it, and how to be successful at it. And we're starting right now. Hey, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. There's a big subscribe button down there. If it's red, you need to click it. It will turn gray. When it turns gray, this bell will pop up, and then you'll want to ring the bell. How do you ring it? You turn on all notifications. That way you're notified every single time I do a new video or I go live. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up too if you like this video. Hey, so let's talk about the different ways that we can market online. The very first one is pay per click. Pay per click. Okay, now this is a form of advertising that's been out for years and years and years, but it's important that you understand the concept of pay per click. So unlike other forms of advertising where you may have to pay to put an ad somewhere, pay per click, you only pay when somebody actually clicks one of your ads. And I want to show you some examples of this so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so right here I've looked at some of the keywords and I put record player. Now if I wanted to use the word record player in my ads, when somebody searched record player on Google, they would see ads along with their organic search results. Okay, so here's an example right here. I searched record player and you can see an ad at the top, you can see ads on the sides right there. So those are the ones where if I clicked on one of those off to the side or at the top there, with that particular advertiser would actually have to pay a fee every time somebody clicked on one of those ads. Now if you're advertising on Facebook, they go one step further. They let you actually pick an audience because they're always getting information and data from Facebook users, and they let you pick an audience to target. So let's take a look at that real quick. Okay, so here I am at Facebook, and it's got new audience, got people on Facebook here. But as you can see, I could target all these pages right here. These are page likes that people liked. So maybe I wanted to target people who liked these particular pages, because this system also determines the relevance and validity of advertisements that appear on their search engine result pages. Platforms will prioritize the searcher's interest over the other advertisers based on these particular criteria. Okay, number two, let's get into email marketing. I have heard so many times over the past 10-11 years I've been online making money that email marketing is dead. It's not dead. Okay, it's one of the best forms of advertising there is. As a matter of fact, it usually will bring back on average 122% of what you spend. It is the most profitable thing you can do online to advertise, and that is email marketing. Okay, check this out. I want you to look at this real quick. This is an ad that looks like Helm Boots ran. What you're able to do is nurture your subscribers with useful content, announcements, giveaways, that type of thing. But you can also boost your sales using email segmentation. This is where you create groups of subscribers called segments based on their preferences or the stage of the marketing funnel they're in. And what they're offering here is $50 off your first pair, first last name, email, and then click sign up, and they give you $50. Now understand that $50 is off a sale, so they're not going to give you the $50 until you actually buy something. So what they're essentially saying is, we want your information, we want to market to you, and if you buy something, we'll give you money, okay, if you buy something, but we're going to pay you $50 to get your name and email, because we know our boots start at 150 or 200. Maybe it's a break even for them, maybe they lose a little bit of money. But if they can get you in the buying mode, they also know that if you buy one item, you're probably going to buy 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a whole lot easier to get somebody to buy once they've already purchased from your company than if it's the first time sale. The next thing, number 3, is social media marketing. Social media marketing is where you just jump into the social media. Maybe you're on Facebook, maybe you're on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, whatever it is, and you put your products out there, you put your services out there, you put your content out there, and the social network out there kind of gobbles it up. As a matter of fact, according to this, I'll put on the screen right now, daily active social media users is 3.5 billion people. And understand, there's only 7 billion people in the world. That's half the world's population. Social media users equates to about 45% of the population, and that was an estimate in 2019. Remember, inbound social media marketing focuses on building a community, so that's what you want to be able to do. Now check this out. This is a social media post by Oberlo. I want you to take a look at it. It says successful drop shippers have one thing in common: they identify trending products before the rest of the market catches on. The truth is, you can do this too. Nope, no crystal ball required. Just use these 5 steps to find products that are about to explode. Step 1: and they go through these different steps here, and then of course you can actually click, you can comment, you can share on this, and all they're really doing is they're giving you good content, and they're giving you good feelings about this company Oberlo. Who is Oberlo? You check into it, and before you know it, you're using Oberlo too. Now here is an outbound way of using social media by Oberlo, where they're actually paying for an ad. They're not just doing a post. Let's check this out. I want to start e-commerce business but don't know what to sell. Choose from thousands of products at Oberlo and instantly start selling on Shopify. Now all you have to do is click here, and it's going to take you to Oberlo, and you can set it up with your Shopify store, and boom, they've got a new customer. Number 4 is influencer marketing. Okay, what is an influencer? An influencer can be anybody that has a fairly large audience, and what fairly large is could be, you know, 1,000 people, it could be 10,000, it could be millions, like a Kim Kardashian. But I can tell you this, if Kim Kardashian posts that she likes this bell and she's going to put a link to this bell and you can get 10% off today, she'll probably generate millions of dollars in a single day, because she's amassed this audience of trust. And that's what you want to cultivate too, is an audience of trust. Constantly be helping your audience, constantly be doing things for your audience. But before you do that, you can actually use one of these influencers to market your products. Some of them charge big fees, some of them small fees, but you can start off small and use these influence marketers, and you can get sales almost immediately. Let's talk about advertising online. Let's go over to, I have a chart I want to show you. Here it is. And what this is, because Google is by far the most popular search engine in the world with a massive market share of 79.77%. I think they kind of own the market. Look at Yahoo down there. Yahoo used to be the biggest one, and then Bing was pretty big, but then Google came along, and Baidu is the one in China. That's their search engine that is actually censored, so you don't get to see everything, but that's also a big search engine, second only to Google, but Google really just crushes them. Now the next thing you can do is content marketing, and essentially that's what I'm doing right now. While you're watching this video, you're getting free content. You're seeing something that's going to help you out, that's going to make you money online, and then if you decide to buy courses, which I sell courses, they're in the description below if you want to check them out. But if you decide to buy courses, you know what you're going to get. You're already watching this video, you know you're getting something of value, so the courses are obviously going to be even more valuable, and you can learn more and you can make more. This is content marketing. You can do this in form of blogs, you can do this in form of videos, you can send emails. All of that's content, but all that content needs to be helpful to your audience, and if it is, you'll build a following and you'll sell your product. Number 7 is remarketing. Remarketing. What's remarketing? Remarketing is actually reaching out to the people that have already had some contact with your particular business. So for example, let's say somebody comes to your web page and they've looked at something on your web page. Maybe they went to jrfisher.com, and I am doing a webinar I want people to go to. I could actually say, hey, I just want people to see this who have been to this URL, this website, and that website could be anything with jrfisher.com in it. So that way I know these people have already been to jrfisher.com, and now I want to put my ad in front of them because I know they already have an interest. That is remarketing to people that are already out there. And number 8 is going to be test. Test. You got to test. That's how this works. When you're doing ads online, when you're doing marketing online, you're going to have to try different things. Not everything's going to work, and that's what really kills beginners, is they'll try 6 or 7 things and none of them work, and they go, well, this doesn't work. I'm like, no, you just haven't tried enough yet. You know, it may take you 20 different things to find one that's going to get you a little traction. Then once you've got a little traction, you can put more effort into that one thing. An example would be, let's say I run an ad on YouTube, which I do run ads on YouTube, and I've picked 50 keywords, 50 words that I'm going to target. Now out of that 50 words, you know, maybe only 6 or 7 of them get real interest and are affordable for me to keep marketing to. Well, those are the ones that I'm going to spend more money on, and then I'm going to turn off all the rest of those other keywords. Now you're going to say, well, you wasted money on all these keywords that didn't work, JR. I said, no, I ruled out all the ones that didn't work, and it cost me some money to figure out how to do that. That's how marketing works, and you're going to have to constantly test, guys. This is how it works online. I hope this is helping you out. I hope you understand this a little bit better. Marketing online takes a lot of effort, but it can be very profitable, because once you stumble on those few things that do work, you can just put a lot of money into them and they really just blow up and they make you a whole lot of money. And that's what I really enjoy doing, is uncovering all those little nuggets out there, finding those little things. I'm filming these videos today, and just a couple minutes ago my wife came in because she's controlling the camera and doing all that, and she said, I've got a new customer for dog training. She does dog training. I said, that's great. Where'd you get them? And they said, well, it's somebody in the neighborhood. I'm like, well, what, do they know we live here? They said no. They had actually watched her YouTube videos on YouTube, and they liked what they saw, and they tried some of the things, and they got results. See, that's the point. They got results, and now they want to get more one-on-one training from her to come to the house and do something. Okay, she doesn't do that very often. She's very selective about that because she has courses online, and that's very time consuming. But the point is that all came from content marketing, which I just told you about, and there's a prime example right there. I've had people buy my courses who say, hey, I've been watching your videos for 5 years, and then I decided to buy your course and spend $1,000. So what you're doing is you're planting seeds. Every time you do something out there, you're planting seeds. Don't look at it as a loss if you ran a bunch of ads for 3 months and didn't make any money, because you know somebody may have seen those ads and watched your videos, and 2 years later they buy from you. That's how it works online. It's not instantaneous. Sometimes it is, but not always, and that's something you got to realize and just keep moving forward, because this stuff works. That's the biggest problem I have, is convincing new people this stuff works. It really does. If you want more information about courses I do have some links below. I've also got a free course down there. It's a $97 course. You can get it absolutely free by just clicking the link on it. No credit card required. You just click and learn. It's that simple. What else I got for you? Don't forget to subscribe. Yeah, if that subscribe button's red, you need to click it, turn it gray, and turn on all bell notifications. Turn all bell notifications so you're notified every single time I go live or I do a new video upload. That way you know about it. I really appreciate you watching this. I want to have your input though. Put some comments below. Tell me what you think about marketing online. What did you think about these steps I just gave you? Are simple to do? You know, hard to do? What do you think? Have you tried some of them? Have they worked out for you? Or maybe you've just got a question about growing your business. Feel free to put that below and I'll be happy to answer you. Thank you so much for listening to this video. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey, thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click that little bell right there so you can be notified every time I do a new video. Also, click on one of those videos there. Keep watching on my channel.